Hello, it's Charles Fockaert, November 3rd, 2018. Welcome everyone. Thank you for supporting this channel. And a special thanks to Michael G. And I believe that was back east in New York. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. This video is on why I don't vote. Why I don't vote. And I haven't voted since 1992. The last time I cast a vote anywhere, anytime, for anybody was for Ross Perot in 1992. I'm also at Mines. I'm beginning to upload at Mines. In case I get shut down here, my videos will be over at Mines. I have to keep them under 15 minutes, so I'm going to try to do that here. I have a lot of content. It takes longer than 15 minutes on a lot of the things I talk about. And I know that I could get a wider audience if I had videos that weren't as long as they are, because I read the analytics, and the average view on a video is about 8 minutes, 8 or 9 minutes. So I get it. But I'm not doing this to get a large audience. I appreciate those of you who come here and watch the videos, the entire video, and get the entire concept I'm trying to get across. So thank you for being able to last longer than 8 minutes. Why I don't vote? You know, the original Constitution, the original qualifications to vote put forth by the Founding Fathers, they were pretty sharp people here, folks. Pretty sharp people. The men who, the white males, the white Anglo-Saxon Protestant males that founded this country, pretty sharp men. Jefferson, Madison, Patrick Henry was around, George Washington, Ben Franklin, very well-read men. They read Thomas Paine, they read Samuel Rutherford, Lex Rex. I could go on, but most people don't have a history, don't know their history of the founding of this country, and that's why we're where we are today. If I get a chance, I'll talk about this book, The 10 Commandments and Their Influence on American Law, by William J. Federer. And this was put together, compiled. This is basically a presented in a case as the major or the primary exhibit in a law case. And I won't go into that right now, but see, we've come so far from the original intention of the founding of this country and how it was formed and how it should have progressed, that there's no point anymore in casting a vote. And let me tell you why. First of all, you had to be a white male, 21 years or older. You had to be a Christian. Couldn't be an atheist. You couldn't be a Hindu. You couldn't even be Catholic, if I'm not mistaken. Okay? The Catholics were out. The Jews were out. White male, Anglo-Saxon, the Israelites. All right? In short, the Israelites. You had to be a property owner. You had to own land. You couldn't rent. You couldn't just be someone, homeless person. You couldn't just be any old buddy and cast a vote. If you own property, you're concerned about what's going on, and you're gonna protect your property. You're gonna protect the country. You're gonna your interest, property owning. If you did enough work and you were hard working and were able to own property, it could be a farm, it could be a house, etc. You own property, you got to vote. So we had male over 21, you had to be Christian, and you had to be a property owner. Guess who's not in there, folks? Women. Women can't vote. It wasn't until 1920 that the women were able to vote, when they passed the 17th Amendment. So I look around here. I'm in the Lake Havasu area of Arizona, and I look around on all the little signs that are out there. Women, commissioner, women for city council, women for the planning commission, women for this, women for that, women here, women here, women, 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 women. Women in the House, women in the Congress. We got Barbara Boxer, we got Dianne Feinstein, we got Pelosi, we got Maxine Waters of all of people, for God's sake. We got women ruining this country. All you have to do is be a white male and go through a divorce and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Women have no place running for office. Sorry if you don't like to hear that. I don't give a rat's ass what you think. If you're a woman, you shouldn't be running for office. And this happens in the churches too. The men sit back in the pew on their fat butts and they let the women take over. Different subject, but related. Okay. When's the last time you had a politician? And look up the word politician. I'll do it for you because many of you who come onto this channel that are new here are not going to know how to use a dictionary. Politician. One actively engaged in politics, often used with implications of seeking personal or partisan gain, scheming, etc. That's what we don't have statesmen anymore. We have politicians. I'm not going to vote for a politician. Okay. The politicians who are running, they don't address the major subjects that are of interest to me. So they lie by omission. They don't want you to know about these subjects, and they know that if they run on this platform, they won't get elected. And the other thing is, we only got two parties. See? Where's the third party? Where's the fourth party? It's either red or blue, Republican, Democrat, Rhino, liberal, conservative. I don't fit into any of those. I'm a constitutionalist, and we don't even base what we do anymore on the Constitution. When's the last time you heard a politician say the government's too big and I'm going to do something about it? When's the last time you heard the politicians say we're spending too much money, we're in debt, we need to cut back, folks, we need to eliminate this agency of the government, we need to get rid of the Department of Education, we need to get rid of this. We need to bring our troops home. We need to cut the federal budget down. $800 billion. We need to cut that down. And they don't even want the troops to be on the border. We're over there in Korea defending that country from the imaginary boogeyman. It's all a show, and I've been played out. I've got several videos about North Korea. It's a show. It's a scam. It's a fraud on the American people. That's where they send Germany, Japan, and Korea is where they send the military men to wait out their time, to sit on their asses. So they say they served their country until the retirement time. They could say, I served in Korea. You didn't serve in Korea, folks. You didn't serve in Japan. You didn't serve in Germany. You sat on your ass waiting for the time to get your retirement so that you could then go out and get another job in the government, postal service, or whatever, so that when you're my age, you can be able to afford a brand new RV, and you can park your ass in the RV parks and with air conditioning and sewer hookups and everything. So don't tell me, if you're a military guy, that you served your country. You didn't serve your country, you served yourself. When's the last time the government officials or a politician said, we're going to bring the troops home, we're going to cut military spending, the armament, the weapons manufacturers are making too much money, too much profit. We don't need that. We don't need all these wars. When's the last time you heard that? Free speech. Who's running on the idea that we need internet free speech protection, that we need to go after Google, YouTube, Apple, or no, Alphabet, and Facebook, and Amazon? Who's running on that ticket? Who's running on the ticket? No more Federal Reserve. The frauds, triple parentheses, who run the Federal Reserve and have the ability to create medium of exchange out of thin air, and then they loan it out to their buddies like Bezos so he can create a monopoly. He's trying to get a monopoly. He's gonna put a lot of people out of business, and he treats his employees like poo-poo. But hey, that's the American way, right? How about geoengineering? When's the last time I wrote to Senator Tester and he lied to me? He told me, those are just contrails, Charles. Don't worry about it. I got your back, man. He's still running up there in Montana, and I tried to get people interested up there in Montana on the geoengineering happening right over their heads. They don't have a clue, and worse, they don't even care. When's the last time you saw a politician running on geoengineering? All I have to do is point up there and say, hey, we're being sprayed, folks. I'm going to try to stop it. No one. I already mentioned no troops overseas. No more immigration. No more immigration, period. Legal, illegal, doesn't matter. No more non-Europeans. What about the South Africans? Who's running on the ticket? The white South Africans are getting murdered in Africa, and instead of all these non-whites coming into a white country, we're gonna stop that, and we're gonna get the Africans, the white South Africans to come in. And the biggie, we're gonna stop supporting Israel. No more money given to Israel. No more wars fought for Israel. When's the last time you had a scheming, personal gain concerned politician tell you that we're spending too much money on Israel and our support for Israel needs to stop? When that candidate shows up, I might consider casting a vote. Until then, I'm going to sit home. I'm going to sit in my mobile cabin somewhere and not waste my time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting this channel. And may the grace of God, Yahweh, our Father, the Father of the 10 Commandments. Why don't we get back and why don't we start following? There's 769 laws in the Bible. One of them is usury, no usury. Why don't we just start again with following the 10 Commandments? If a politician, if a statesman comes up and says, I'm going to push for the no more lying, no more race mixing, that's what adultery is, I might cast a vote. May the God of our Father, may the God, the Father of the Israelites, may His grace be upon us all, for we most certainly need it. See you.
Man, them crackers ain't gonna let us do that. Yo, you crazy? Man, them crackers ain't gonna let us do that. Yo, you crazy? Man, them crackers ain't gonna let us do that. Yo, you crazy?